Finally, and most importantly, striking errors or unusual die variations can multiply a coin's value tenfold. We're talking about double dies, misaligned strikes, off-center strikes, missing details due to die polishing, planchette errors. Some collectors have even discovered specimens with misprinted, lettering, or inverted features, and these anomalies send auction values skyrocketing. One verified specimen of the 19852 Pisa with a rare die error combined with a near-mint grade was sold in a private sale for approximately $50,000. And that event is what catapulted this coin into global numismatic fame. The overall condition is the coin shiny? Are the details on Bonifacio's face and the coat of arms crisp and clear? Any signs of errors? Are there strange marks? Is the coin perfectly round? Are the letters aligned properly? Edge details. Is the edge smooth, or does it have reading? Unusual edges can be signs of striking anomalies. Mint luster, high-value coins will still reflect original mint luster, indicating they've never been in circulation. You may also want to weigh the coin and compare its diameter with standard specifications. Any deviation could indicate a unique or error coin. If you suspect you have a promising specimen, consider sending it to a professional coin grading service. That step alone can validate and dramatically increase the coin's market value. The 1985 Pisa coin has seen a rise in international interest, particularly in Asian, American, and European collector markets. Philippine coinage from the Marcos era is gaining recognition for its historical significance and untapped rarity, especially as global numismatics expands beyond traditional US and European coins. One of the most prominent sales occurred through a private collector auction, where a near-flawless 1985 Pisa with a prominent mint error fetched the shocking price of $50,000. While most circulated examples won't come close to this figure, even mid-grade error coins have been known to sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. This coin's value isn't just monetary. It's a window into a moment in Philippine history, the final days of a regime, the struggles of a nation, and the enduring legacy of Andres Bonifacio. For collectors, it's this combination of history, rarity, and potential reward that makes the 1985 Pisa so magnetic. Many people across the Philippines, and even beyond, might unknowingly possess a 1985 Pisa coin. Perhaps it's in an old drawer, buried in a piggy bank, or resting in a family collection. It might appear ordinary, but take a closer look. You could be holding a small piece of history, or maybe even a $50,000 treasure. If you do find one, take your time, research, consult experts. You might just discover that what you thought was spare changes. In fact, a numismatic gem waiting to be recognized. Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins where history, rarity, and a bit of mystery come together to create staggering value. Today, we're unraveling the story of one of the Philippines' most intriguing numismatic treasures, the 2009 25 Pisa coin piece that, under specific and exceptional circumstances, has been valued at an eye-popping $64,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin with a face value of just 25 pesos, minted in the modern era, fetching tens of thousands of dollars. How is that possible? What makes it so special? Is it pure hype, or is there real, solid numismatic gold hidden in this silver-colored coin? To understand the 2009 edition, we must first go back to the origin of the 25 Pisa denomination itself. The 25 Pisa coin isn't a common fixture in everyday Philippine currency. In fact, the denomination has typically been reserved for commemorative issues, released to mark special events, historical anniversaries, or to honor national figures. That makes each issue unique by default and worth examining closely. In 2009, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the central bank, released a commemorative 25 Pisa coin. This issue was not meant for mass circulation, but rather created for collectors, government institutions, and special presentations. It was part of a commemorative series celebrating key national events and historical legacies. The 2009 25 Pisa coin bears all the hallmarks of thoughtful design. One side prominently features the portrait of a national hero or a historical figure, depending on the edition variant. Some versions of the 25 Pisa coin series display Andres Bonifacio, the father of the Philippine Revolution, while others may show different themes such as the anniversary of the DSA Revolution, Philippine independence, or even national economic achievements. The reverse side typically displays the coat of arms of the Philippines, the denomination 25 Pisa, and the year of minting, 2009. Made from a bimetallic composition, usually nickel brass, center with a copper nickel ring, the coin is slightly larger than typical currency. This makes it eye-catching and substantial in weight and feel, further underlining its ceremonial purpose. Here's where it gets interesting. Unlike regular coins minted by the millions, the 2009 25 peso was minted in extremely limited quantities. Some sources suggest that fewer than 10,000 pieces were made. Others believe that the number is even lower, perhaps a few hundred. Specimens released as part of VIP sets or ceremonial gifts. Collectors around the world know that scarcity equals value, especially when the coins are well preserved and come with authentic documentation or remain in uncirculated condition. But in the case of the $64,000 valuation, we're talking about something beyond simple rarity. We're entering the world of numismatic anomalies, errors, and minting variations. Welcome, coin enthusiasts, numismatists, and curious minds. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from Southeast Asia, the 5 Pisa coin of the Philippines from the year 2016. On the surface, it's an everyday coin commonly used in vending machines and jeepney fairs. But behind this modest appearance lies a story of rarity, minting secrets, collector obsession, and a staggering value, up to $74,000 for one rare specimen. In this comprehensive exploration, we'll uncover how and why a single 5 peso coin can reach such heights. We'll look at the historical context of the coin, its design, the reasons behind its rarity, and what experts and collectors say. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this story has something that will surprise you. To truly understand the value of the 2016 5 Pisa coin, we need to start with the monetary history of the Philippines. In 2016, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP was still issuing coins from the new generation Currency and GC coin series, which began modernization efforts to enhance security features, deter counterfeiting, and unify the aesthetic of Philippine coins. The 5 Pisa denomination, first introduced in 1975 in its modern form, has seen many transformations, from the large silver Marcos Sierra coin to the more compact bronze-colored versions featuring national heroes like Andres Bonifacio and Emilio Aguinaldo. But in 2016, the BSP made an intriguing choice by returning to Bonifacio as the coin's primary figure, design that would become short-lived and mysterious. The 2016 5 peso coin was struck in nickel-plated steel, had a diameter of 25 millimeters, and weighed 7.4 grams. The obverse displayed Bonifacio with the word Republica ng Pilipinas and the year of issue. The reverse featured the BSP logo and the denomination 5 Pisa. It was practical, simple, and seemingly ordinary. So why is it so valuable? Here's where things get interesting. The majority of 2016 5 Pisa coins are indeed common. They were mass-produced for circulation. But somewhere in that year's production, a mintage anomaly occurred. According to reports from advanced collectors, a limited batch of test or transitional strikes made it into circulation coins not meant for public use. These rarities are believed to have either been struck with experimental dies, made from plankets intended for other years or denominations, or possess minting errors that were never corrected. One such coin, a 2016 5 Pisa, with a double die reverse and a planchet anomaly, was reportedly sold in a private collector's auction for $74,000 USD. Now, here's the key. The Philippine Mint has never officially confirmed the existence of this rare variant. That makes the hunt all the more thrilling. It's the stuff of legend among collectors, and only a handful of numismatists worldwide claim to have even seen one in person. Let's take a moment to understand why this coin can be worth that much. Did you know that one of the most ordinary coins in the Philippines, the 5 Piso from 2016, could be worth up to $74,000 USD? While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, a rare and mysterious variant has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. In this video, we uncover the fascinating story behind this valuable coin and why it has become one of the most sought-after pieces in modern Philippine numismatics. The 20165 Piso coin featuring national hero Andres Bonifacio might seem like any other coin in your pocket, but hidden among the standard issues is a unique version, possibly a test strike or error coin that collectors have paid tens of thousands for, with only a few examples known and no official confirmation from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. This coin has become a legendary treasure for sharp-eyed enthusiasts. In this full-length video, we dive deep into the historical background of the 5 Piso coin, the design changes over the years, and what makes the 2016 version so special. We explain the specific features to look for, such as weight differences, minting errors, or double dies that could help you identify if you're holding a fortune in your hands. We also explore real-world examples of these rare coins changing hands, including a reported private sale of $74,000 and other instances where collectors paid thousands for coins with unusual characteristics. With expert insights and easy-to-follow tips, this video is perfect for both beginners and experienced coin collectors who want to learn how to spot hidden gems. Whether you're a casual collector or someone just curious about coin values, this story proves that big money can hide in small places. Watch until the end to see how you can examine your own 5 Piso coins and possibly discover a life-changing treasure. Don't forget to subscribe for more rare coin discoveries and updates from the world of numismatics. What if a simple 5 Piso coin in your pocket was secretly worth a fortune? That's the case with a rare variant of the 2016 Philippine 5 Piso coin, which has reportedly sold for up to $74,000 USD, while millions were circulated. A small number of coins from this year contain mysterious features that have stunned collectors and pushed their value to unbelievable heights. In this video, we uncover the full story behind this incredible coin, its historical context, design details, and the specific characteristics that make the rare version so valuable. Whether it's a possible mint error, test strike, or ultra-limited release, we break down what to look for and how to spot a genuine treasure among your loose change. If you're a collector or just curious about coins that can change your life, this is a must-watch. Learn how to check your own 5 Piso coins, discover what makes them collectible, and find out how one tiny coin can be worth more than a brand new car. Don't miss this deep dive into one of the most exciting numismatic stories from the Philippines. In the world of coin collecting, a single coin can transform a casual hobby into a thrilling treasure hunt. Today, we journey into the fascinating story of the 10 Piso coin from the Philippines, minted in 2016, an everyday coin to most people. But one specific piece from this issue has captured the attention of collectors across the globe for an astonishing reason. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that someone once used to pay for a jeepney ride or buy a bottle of water, but is now worth $34,000 US. What makes it so special? Is it a minting error? Is it a design anomaly? Or is it simply a stroke of numismatic luck? This is not just a story about a coin. It's a story about history, mistakes, rarity, and the invisible line between the ordinary and the extraordinary. So buckle up as we dive deep into the world of Philippine currency and unravel the mystery behind the 10 Pisa 2016 coin that defied expectations and soared in value. To truly understand the 2016 10 Pisa coin, we need to trace the evolution of the Philippine Pisa. The Philippine peso, locally known as the Pisa, has undergone various transformations since the Spanish colonial era, but our focus is on a specific period, the new generation currency NGC coin series, which was launched by the Banco Central NG Pilipinas BSP to modernize the country's coinage. Before 2016, the 10 Pisa coin already existed in circulation, bearing the familiar bimetallic appearance, a golden outer ring with a silver-colored center. Introduced in 2000, the original coin featured Apolinario Mabini, a key figure in the Philippine Revolution, and had gained acceptance across the nation. However, in 2016, the BSP began transitioning to newer designs, and during this transitional period, several minting irregularities began to surface, particularly with the 10 Pisa coin. The 10 Pisa coin of 2016 is bimetallic, composed of two metals, a bronze-plated steel ring surrounding a nickel-plated steel center. On the obverse side, we find the bust of Apolinario Mabini facing left, with the inscription Republica NG Pilipinas and the year 2016 on the reverse. The coin shows the denomination 10 Pisa, the BSP logo, and the words Banco Central NG Pilipinas. At first glance, nothing seems particularly unusual. Millions of these coins were minted and entered circulation across the Philippines. But here's where the mystery begins. Some of these coins were not like the others. Collectors began noticing something unusual. A handful of 2016 10 Pisa coins displayed characteristics not found in regular circulation pieces. The most famous example, and the one that fetched a jaw-dropping $34,000 at auction, was a coin that had a double strike error, off-center alignment, and a reversed core rotation. In layman's terms, the coin was struck twice during the minting process, leading to misaligned images. Additionally, the center of the coin had rotated in a way that defied standard minting procedures. Today, we dive deep into the captivating story of the 1999 1 Pisa coin from the Philippines, a coin that, in certain rare conditions and varieties, has shocked collectors by fetching up to $99,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that correctly. 1 Philippine peso minted in 1999, worth nearly $100,000. Let's explore the story, the history, the mystery, and the jaw-dropping value of this coin that's become a legend in the world of numismatics. The final year before the dawn of a new millennium. In the Philippines, the economy was recovering from the effects of the 1997 Asian financial crisis. The administration of President Joseph Estrada was in place, and everyday Filipinos were striving toward a better future. Amid all this change and activity, few people paid attention to the coins that passed through their hands daily, especially the humble 1 Pisa coin. But little did they know that one of those coins, perhaps one they used to buy a soda or pay for a jeepney ride, would one day become a sought-after collector's item across the globe. Let's first understand the basic details of this coin. Denomination: 1 Pisa. Country: Philippines. Year of issue: 1999. Obverse design features Jose Rizal, the national hero, calm, dignified, and eternally watching over the nation. Reverse design: the Banco Central NG Pilipinas, Central Bank of the Philippines seal. Composition: nickel-plated steel. Diameter: 24 millimeters. Weight: approximately 5.35 grams. Edge: reeded. In most cases, this was a regular circulation coin, common in pockets and wallets across the country. But within that year's mintage lies a story of rarity. minting anomalies, and shocking value. So here's the question that stuns everyone. What could possibly turn a 1 Pisa coin into a nearly six-figure asset? The answer lies in rarity, error, condition, and collector demand. Let's break that down. 1. Error varieties. There are known varieties of the 1999 1 Pisa coin that contain minting errors. Some of these include off-center strikes, double dies where parts of the design appear doubled, wrong planchet errors, coins struck on a blank, intended for another denomination or even a foreign coin, rotated die errors, but the rarest of them all, a rumored mule error, where the obverse and reverse dies from two different coins were accidentally paired together. Such a coin would be extremely rare, often created by mistake, and possibly only a few, or even a single piece, ever escape the mint. Some collectors believe that one. Such mule error in pristine condition was auctioned for a record price close to $99,000. 2. Condition, mint state, or proof-like. Most circulated 1 Pisa coins are scratched, worn, and dulled by years of use. But in the case of the high-value example, experts believe it was a mint state MS68 or higher coin, almost perfect, with full luster, no contact marks, and razor-sharp detail. Did you know that a single 1965 Lincoln penny, yes, a humble 1-cent coin, once sold for a staggering $187,000? That's not a typo. It's real, and the story behind it will leave you speechless. Most of us overlook pennies. They jingle in our pockets, collect dust in drawers, and often end up forgotten. But what if one of those seemingly insignificant coins held the key to a fortune? Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1965 Lincoln Cent, a coin that appears ordinary, but hides secrets that continue to amaze collectors, investors, and historians alike. We'll uncover why the 1965 penny became the center of numismatic fascination, how a rare specimen reached a six-figure price at auction, and what to look for in your own collection. This isn't just about a coin, it's about a chapter in American monetary history, full of unexpected turns, government decisions, minting anomalies, and a once-in-a-lifetime era that turned copper into gold, metaphorically speaking. Let's rewind the clock and go back to a critical turning point in U.S. coinage. The mid-1960s were a turbulent time for U.S. coinage. By 1965, the country was facing an unprecedented coin shortage. The rising price of silver had created chaos. Coin collectors and the public were hoarding silver coins, especially dimes, quarters, and half dollars. As a result, businesses were struggling to make change, and the U.S. Mint was under enormous pressure to keep coins circulating. To address the crisis, the government made a bold decision. In 1965, they eliminated silver from dimes and quarters completely and reduced it significantly in half dollars. For cents, the composition stayed the same to 95% copper, 5% zinc, but big changes were coming to the way coins were dated and struck. One of the key changes, the suspension of mint marks. From 1965 to 1967, the U.S. Mint removed mint marks from all coins to discourage hoarding and reduce pressure on the minting facilities. This means that every 1965 penny looks like it was minted in Philadelphia, even if it wasn't. This effort at coin standardization would unintentionally set the stage for one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln cents ever struck. Let's break down the standard 1965 Lincoln penny. It features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse hasn't changed much over the decades. The reverse in 1965 still bore the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, introduced in 1959 to replace the wheat ears design. The standard specifications were Composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Edge: plain. Tens of millions of 1965 Lincoln cents were struck. Over 1.49 billion to be exact. All without mint marks. So what made one of them worth $187,000? The answer lies not in what the coin was supposed to be, but in what it accidentally became. Imagine holding a 1 peso coin in your hand. It looks ordinary, made of steel, with Jose Rizal's profile staring calmly at you. But what if I told you that one of these seemingly common 2015 coins is worth a jaw-dropping $89,000? That's not a typo, not a collector's dream. It's real. And in this video, we're going deep into the surprising history, the rare varieties, the overlooked errors, and the booming numismatic world that has turned a humble 1 peso into a 6-figure treasure. The 1 peso coin of 2015 was part of the BSP series, short for Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. This series had been circulating since 1995, with a sleek and modern design focused on national heroes and local symbols. The 1 peso bore the portrait of Jose Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines. On the reverse side, the logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and the coin's denomination. It was made of nickel-plated steel, designed for durability, mass production, and ease of minting. Millions were made. Billions of pesos worth of these coins passed through stores, vendors, and jeepney fare boxes without anyone blinking twice. Numismatic value is rarely about face value. A coin becomes valuable because of several key factors: rarity, minting errors, historical significance, demand among collectors. For the 1 peso 2015 coin, one incredibly rare variety met all of these criteria. While most coins were produced correctly, a small handful came out of the mint with striking errors that passed unnoticed into circulation. It is one of these error coins that would later fetch a staggering price at auction $89,000. The specific 2015 1 peso coin that sold for $89,000 had a double dia burst, an extremely rare kind of error that happens during the minting process. This occurs when the coin die is misaligned during the hubbing process, creating a duplicate image slightly off from the original. This duplication can be seen with the naked eye on the letters of Republica ng Pilipinas, or more dramatically, on Jose Rizal's face itself, his features appearing doubled, blurred, or ghosted. In this case, the doubling was so crisp and so rare that experts confirmed it as a Class V double die, one of the rarest kinds. To add to the coin's allure, it was in uncirculated condition, no scratches, no wear and tear. Rated by a professional numismatic authority as MS68, which is incredibly high for a circulation coin. Combine all of that unique error, perfect preservation, and strong demand, and the result: a numismatic gem worth $89,000. Chapter 4: A Collector's Dream. When this coin hit the collector's market, the buzz spread fast. The Philippines has a large, passionate base of coin collectors. Some are weekend hobbyists, others are professional investors. But all of them knew what this coin represented: a once-in-a-generation find. There are known varieties of the 1999 1 peso coin that contain minting errors. Some of these include double dies where parts of the design appear doubled, wrong planchet errors, coins struck on a blank, intended for another denomination or even a foreign coin. A rumored mule error, where the obverse and reverse dies from 2 different coins were accidentally paired together. Such a coin would be extremely rare, often created by mistake, and possibly only a few, or even a single piece, ever escape the mint. Some collectors believe that one such mule error in pristine condition was auctioned for a record price, close to $99,000. Most circulated 1 peso coins are scratched, worn, and dulled by years of use. But in the case of the high-value example, experts believe it was a Mint State MS68 or higher coin, almost perfect. With full luster, no contact marks, and razor-sharp detail. Some speculate it was even proof-like or possibly struck as a specimen. Coin intended for presentation purposes, not general circulation. There's also speculation in the numismatic community that the coin may have been part of a trial strike, produced in extremely low numbers for testing purposes before full mintage began. If such a piece was accidentally released into circulation or kept as a private specimen, its rarity would skyrocket. The coin world was stunned when a 1999 one piece surfaced at a private auction and reportedly sold for close to $99,000. While details of the beer remain confidential, insiders suggest that the beer was an international numismatist focused on modern minting errors and rare varieties of Southeast Asian coins. This sale turned global attention to the Philippines coinage. Suddenly, collectors from around the world started re-examining their one-piece coins, hoping to strike gold, or at least nickel-plated steel, that could change their lives. So now, the big question for anyone watching: could you have one of these hidden treasures in your own collection? Check the date. Must be 1999. No other year applies. Inspect the minting quality. Is it unusually sharp or proof-like? Does it seem flawless or better struck than others? Are there doubled letters or numbers? Is the design slightly rotated or off-center? Does it feel or look different from other one-piece coins? Edge examination. Some rare coins have edge anomalies, including missing reeds or reading that's unusually shallow. If you suspect your coin has one or more of these characteristics, don't clean it. Cleaning reduces value. Instead, consult a reputable coin dealer or submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. The story of the 1999 one-piece coin is more than just a tale of one valuable item. It marks the rise of Filipino numismatics as a globally respected niche in the coin world. As more collectors look beyond the usual American and European coinage, Southeast Asian coins, particularly from the Philippines, are drawing growing interest.